Welcome! Ready for more color in your life? You're in the right place. We're about to explore the most colorful, breathtaking islands on Earth. Dive into turquoise waters, pastel streets, and sunsets that steal your breath. Grab a cool drink, get comfortable, and let's discover the top 15 most colorful Caribbean islands. First up, Aruba, the one happy island. Oranjestad feels like a real-life postcard, with pastel Dutch colonial buildings in baby blue, mint green, yellow, and pink. Aruba's beaches are just as stunning. White sand, turquoise water, pure joy in every shade. Find a spot to eat, music in the air, and you just feel content. Aruba is a colorful embrace, a perfect start to our journey. Next stop, Curaçao. Just a short hop from Aruba is Curaçao, where color is turned up to 10. In Willemstad's Handelscade, Dutch colonial buildings are painted in bold blues, reds, yellows, and oranges. Legend says a governor banned white paint, and the result is a cityscape like no other. The color isn't just on the waterfront. Side streets burst with murals, bright shops, and flowers. Over 50 nationalities call Curaçao home, and the colors reflect that spirit. Curaçao doesn't just show you its colors, it makes you feel them. Ready for more? Let's head to St. Lucia. Onward! Welcome to St. Lucia, where nature's green is the star. The pitons rise from the sea, draped in emerald rainforest. Here, green is deep and alive, a reminder of nature's power. Down by the coast, villages like Anse-la-Raye burst with color. St. Lucia is a lesson in balance, nature and joyful villages in harmony. Let's keep moving. Barbados is next. Barbados is a blend of sophistication and soul. In Bridgetown, pastel colonial buildings glow, making history feel alive. But the real color is in the countryside's chattel houses, painted in every shade imaginable. Each house is a declaration of individuality. Purple, lime green, shocking pink. Barbados is a rum punch of color, authentic, proud, and beautiful. Ready for more? Let's head to Puerto Rico. Vamos! Welcome to Old San Juan, a city bursting with color and history. Walk blue cobblestone streets, surrounded by Spanish colonial buildings and flower-filled balconies. Every building is a different shade: blue, orange, yellow, lavender, green, red, and pink. The Puerto Rican flag waves proudly, adding its own red, white, and blue. The colors say, "We are here, we are vibrant, we are strong." Let's keep the rhythm going. Jamaica is next. Welcome to Jamaica, where color is a way of life. Green, gold, and black, the flag's colors are everywhere, symbolizing land, sun, and the strength of the people. Murals of Bob Marley, reggae history, and Rasta philosophy are painted on walls and storefronts. Kingston's markets explode with color red peppers, yellow bananas, green callaloo, and vibrant voices. The Blue Mountains' deep green, the Blue Lagoon's turquoise, and Dunn's River Falls' white water add to the palette. Jamaica's colors are a mix, symbolic, organic, and natural. It's a place of passion, contrast, and unforgettable beauty. Here, color is music, resistance, and celebration. Jamaica's spirit is loud, proud, and alive. Ready for more spice? Grenada is next. The Caribbean's colors keep surprising. Let's keep moving. Onward! Welcome to Grenada, the Isle of Spice, a feast for your senses. Earthy browns, fiery orange, and golden yellows fill the markets. Nutmeg, mace, turmeric. St. George's, with its red-tiled roofs, cascades to the harbor. Bright boats bob in the carnage, colors dancing on the water. Spice markets overflow with cinnamon, cloves, and ginger. Grenada's palette is authentic, vibrant, and inviting. Next, we set sail for St. Kitts and Nevis. The journey continues. St. Kitts and Nevis, 2 islands, 2 color stories. In St. Kitts Basseterre, Victorian buildings with gingerbread woodwork are painted in candy colors: lemon yellow, mint green, sky blue. The circus roundabout is the cheerful heart, with its ornate green clock tower. St. Kitts is bright, optimistic, and full of Caribbean flavor. Nevis, the quieter sister, is all about nature and history. Cloud-capped Nevis Peak, jungle green, and old stone ruins. Charlestown's colonial buildings are painted in soft pastels, blending with lush gardens. Nevis is subtle, elegant, and serene. Together they offer a contrast. St. Kitts's joyful brightness and Nevis's refined calm. 2 palettes, 1 beautiful nation. Next up, Antigua's turquoise and pastels. The color journey sails on. Let's dive in. More beauty ahead. Antigua claims 365 beaches, one for every day of the year. The dominant colors, powdery white sand, and impossibly turquoise water. Dickinson Bay and Jolly Beach are pure paradise, simple, perfect, and calming. In St. John's, pastel buildings line the streets with the white towers of the cathedral above. English Harbor's historic red brick and deep blue harbor add elegance. Antigua's palette is a triple-threat natural beach beauty, friendly city pastels, and historic hues. It's a place where color soothes and inspires. The beaches are endless, the colors unforgettable. Antigua is pure Caribbean perfection. Next, a splash of French flair in Martinique. The journey continues. Let's see what's blooming. Onward. Martinique, the Isle of Flowers, is a blend of French sophistication and Caribbean warmth. The island is lush green with Mount Pelée and hills covered in tropical foliage. Wild orchids, bougainvillea, and red anthuriums add bursts of color everywhere. In Fort-de-France, elegant European buildings are painted in sunny Caribbean hues. Sidewalk cafes, wrought iron balconies, and zouk music create a unique vibe. Coastal villages like Les Anses d'Arles feature white churches and brightly painted fishing boats. Martinique's palette is wild, floral, and sophisticated. It's a masterpiece of nature and culture. C'est magnifique. Next, the Bahamas, where blue meets pink. The Bahamas, over 700 islands and a color story of blues and pinks. The water is a luminous electric turquoise, gin clear and unforgettable. From the air, deep blue channels and glowing sandbanks create a surreal scene. Pink Sands Beach on Harbor Island glows at sunrise and sunset thanks to crushed shells. Nassau's colonial buildings, especially the government ones, are painted flamingo pink. The combination of turquoise water, pink sand, and pastel buildings is pure magic. The Bahamas is cheerful, romantic, and unique. Nature and culture blend in every shade. Next stop, Trinidad and Tobago's carnival colors. Let's turn up the energy. Trinidad and Tobago, where carnival is the greatest show on earth. Carnival is an explosion of neon costumes, feathers, sequins, and pure joy. The streets become rivers of color, moving to soca music. Year-round, Port of Spain's murals and Hindu temples add bold, expressive color. Tobago offers natural beauty, turquoise waters, green rainforests, and bright fishing boats. Trinidad and Tobago balance high-energy carnival with rich, natural color. It's a dynamic duo, intense, joyful, and unforgettable. Here, color is celebration, heritage, and nature. The journey's almost complete. Next, St. Vincent and the Grenadines. St. Vincent and the Grenadines, a chain of 32 islands, each a jewel in blue seas. St. Vincent is wild and green with black sand beaches and volcanic peaks. In the Grenadines, Bequia's harbor is lined with colorful houses and shops. Mustique's villas are pastel and elegant, surrounded by tropical gardens. The Tobago Cays are a swirl of blue and green, a marine paradise. Each island has its own palette, from raw volcanic colors to liquid jewel waters. SVG is a journey through color, from wild to refined to natural wonder. It's a sailor's dream and a painter's paradise. Next, Dominica, the nature isle. Let's go wild. Dominica is raw, rugged, and intensely green, the nature isle. Rainforest covers the island with rivers, waterfalls, and the boiling lake. The green here is immersive, alive, and untamed. Volcanic landscapes add yellows and oranges, while Champagne Reef bubbles with underwater color. In Roseauan villages, Creole houses are painted in simple, bright hues. Dominica's colors are real, nature's power, volcanic surprises, and honest homes. It's wild beauty, unfiltered. The journey nears its end. One last stop, Turks and Caicos. Let's finish in style. Turks and Caicos, where luxury meets luminous color. Grace Bay Beach is world famous for its powder white sand and glowing turquoise water. Modern resorts in crisp white line the shore, with pops of pink bougainvillea and colorful umbrellas. The palette is minimalist but breathtaking, white, blue, and a touch of tropical color. Beneath the waves, coral reefs burst with purples, oranges, and rainbow fish. It's a hidden world of color, just waiting to be explored. Turks and Caicos is the ultimate in beach perfection and underwater wonder. The Caribbean's color story ends here, but the inspiration lasts forever. Ready to wrap up? Let's say goodbye. 15 islands, 15 palettes, and endless reasons to fall in love with the Caribbean. Color here is more than paint. It's soul, history, and spirit. I hope this journey inspired you to see these colors for yourself. If you enjoyed this adventure, hit subscribe and join our family for more. Stay bright, stay inspired, and never let anyone dull your colors. Thank you for coming along. Until next time, God bless. See you on the next adventure.